Hello everyone, this will be my first update on Hurricane Sandy on October 26, 2012 at 10 p.m. I apologize for the microphone quality. I will have a better mic for the next update, which will be tomorrow night. I'm traveling on the road right now and do not have it with me. As of the newest 11 p.m. advisory from the National Hurricane Center, or 10 p.m. Central Daylight Time, Hurricane Sandy is currently a Category 1 sitting off the northern edge of the Bahamas with winds of 75 miles per hour and a minimum pressure of 969 millibars. Sandy is expected to head off and begin heading towards the northeast before making that turn towards the northwest and into New England sometime on Monday night and into Tuesday morning. So what I'm going to do right now is go through some of the model data and try and help you understand what it all means. I'm sure you've seen pictures of it, so we're going to try and help you out here. We begin with the first model update that really pointed that Sandy could be something of a potential catastrophe for New England. This is the model update on October 22nd, that was 4 days ago, and it showed this monster low pressure system off the New England coast heading toward Long Island, New York. That has changed a little bit, but is still posing a major threat. I just wanted to show you where it originated from, so you can see that since several days ago, it's been heading towards the northwest and into New England, not being steered by any type of HAARP or whatever type of crazy conspiracies that exist out there. So this is a picture of the European model as of 12Z on today the 26th. 12Z means 12 Zulu time or Greenwich time. That's 5 hours ahead of Central Daylight Time, just to give you time perspective. This has a minimum low pressure of 940 millibars, which is a monster low pressure system, making landfall in New Jersey. You can see the very tightly knit isobars that represent very strong winds. So here we have a picture. This is the GFS, the 18Z run on October 26th. One little note, typically the 6Z and the 18Z runs of the models, typically the GFS runs 4 times a day at 0, 6, 12, 18, and then again at 0, it's 4 times a day. Typically we rule out the 6 and the 18Z. It doesn't ingest any real-time data, it doesn't ingest any real critical information. However, since Sandy is posing a significant threat to the Northeast, the National Weather Service have been launching weather balloons every 6 hours, and so every model run is getting real-time data, is ingesting and computing real data, so these models are accurate. The GFS model here is predicting a low-pressure system just off the coast of New Jersey, very, very similar to the European model. But this time a low pressure of 950, and that is still a monster low pressure system. Again, the tightly knit isobars here. Also plotted on the map in color, that is your wind speeds at 10 meters above the surface. We have wind speeds upwards of 40, even a little notch of 60 knots just off the coast. That is very strong winds. This could be a very devastating event wind-wise, a very long-lasting, a very dangerous wind speed situation. You could expect power outages could be lasting not only days but maybe even weeks. This is happening right around Halloween and right before the election, so this could have a major profound impact on the election as well as everyday lives for upwards of weeks if this pans out. The next model we have depicted here is the Canadian model. Again, this is the 12Z run on October 26th. Also plotted is the 10-meter wind speed in knots. Here we can see a 949 millibar low, again just off the coast of New Jersey. And it's really amazing how consistent these models are right now. They're all really showing that the low is going to make some type of landfall in New Jersey or very close to New Jersey within a low pressure system between 940 and like 955. They're all very consistent, and that's something that's good in terms of a forecasting sense, because now we can really start narrowing it down what areas have to really start taking preparations. States like, I believe, Virginia, Maryland, New Jersey, and New York already declared states emergencies. There might be a few others thrown in there, but I believe that's accurate. So I mean, it's definitely something to watch. It still can change. We're still, what, 4 or 5 days from landfall. Something to watch, but I mean, in terms, it's also a bad thing, really, because now we're looking at it, and all the models are showing this very catastrophic system that could be having a huge impact on the Northeast, and there's really no other models saying otherwise. It's kind of bad. Next, we have pictured here to the Navy GOAFS model. I don't have a whole lot of experience with this model. I can't really say for sure how accurate this model has been in the past. However, I wanted to show it just because, like every other model so far, it's depicting a very similar setup. It's making landfall right into New Jersey. It's a strong 955 pressure low. This time it's plotted precipitation, which I'll get to in a second here, because not only is it going to be a wind event, it's going to be a profound snowstorm and potential heavy flooding situation for the Northeast as well. It's kind of a triple punch in terms of a storm of a historic and potentially catastrophic magnitude. Again, we're still days out, things can change, but the way the models are looking now, it's definitely the time to prepare. We got to start planning ahead. Take these models accurately. It could get very interesting here coming early next week. And the last point I'm going to touch upon with this overview of Hurricane Sandy, which will become extratropical storm Sandy, is the huge amount of precipitation. Here plotted is the accumulated snowfall off the GFS model, the 18Z, here on the 26th. It's showing upwards of 40 inches. That's close to 4 feet of snow in West Virginia, Virginia, and Pennsylvania. Another thing to note, this is a day before the election that this could be happening. So Pennsylvania is a pretty critical state in the election. It could go either way at this moment. And so this could really change the results of the election depending on how the storm goes. That's a huge amount of snowfall. It could be a huge event, something to keep an eye on. And I will keep an eye on it, as well as tons of other meteorologists and weather agencies across the board. So I just want to say thank you for watching my video. I hope I helped forecast a little bit. You should not take this as pure, the only source of information you get. I am still learning. I'm a meteorology student. I just want to put that out there. This is basically building up my resume and forecasting skills. So I want to thank you for watching. I want to ask for your input, your opinions, how did I do, and all that kind of stuff. I have a blog that I'm updating constantly with newest model data. You can check that in the video information below, as well as my Twitter. I'm retweeting important things from National Weather Service, CNN, government agencies like CDC and FEMA. So you can check that out. So again, thanks for watching. If you're in the Northeast and it looks like you're going to be affected by this very massive storm, now is the time to prepare. Get your emergency kits, start preparing them, food, water, medication, plan for extended power outages for many days. If you're in the low-lying area, listen to evacuation orders, have a place to go. So plan ahead and you will survive this no problem.